So, I just made sure my mic was working so you all can hear me. What I'm doing here is, I've been watching a lot of people do their Vane videos, and it's been really interesting. I myself have been playing this game, they took it to early access, and I grabbed it then, and I love it. I mean, this is a really good game. It's still early development, that kind of thing, but it's great for what it is, and it's coming a long way. So what I'm trying to say is, I've noticed in a lot of them, I'm actually literally right now, what prompted this is I was watching a video just now. I'll go ahead and it's More to Me for Life. She does Vane videos. Been watching Cage818, I think his name is. There's a bunch of them, some really good ones, and some of them I've noticed have started coming up against what we typically call end game. So they're kind of getting bored, that type of thing. So I guess what I think I'm gonna do is invite them to join me in a challenge. Now, I'm not. This is my first playthrough. And I'll tell you about the challenge in a minute. This is my first playthrough. I love this painting. Like, for real. I might actually try to emulate that in real life. I'm at the, I think it's a radio station. It's where I happened to log out last time I played. The challenge... Now, I haven't... With my first playthrough, I didn't make it too difficult. I don't really know where all the settings are. I'm not 100% familiar with the game. To be honest, Star Citizen is like my main game, but again, that's another early access that's taking its time, and that's all good and dandy. So Vane is my kind of go-to for right now, for real, and it'll stay that way. For a while, it was Noita. There's been a couple games through the time, but at any rate, I'm not even sure. I'm just sort of scanning through here. I can't remember exactly what you've got to do to change the zombies and all that. So if it's possible, I would... So, there we go. Oh, no, hold on. Like, I'd like to know... I can't remember. I'm going to have to look it up, and in fact, I might not even post this unless I can find it. But I think, like, once you get to a certain stage, a certain point, and I'll just show you real quick before I continue looking. I don't want to get damp. Get to a certain point. I've been playing this for a while. My stats are getting there. That kind of thing. I've explored a good portion of the map. I haven't really gone hunting any real secrets, but I too feel the end game lingering. So whether or not you can change your zombies, the frequency, the 100% runner, I'm certain, I'm 100%, I gotta be sure. I know Cage did it, but you can make your zombies all runners and that type of thing. Let me take another quick look. So, let's talk challenges. Assuming we can make those changes, how about you get to a certain point where you're comfortable. Again, get your stats where you want them. I'm saying, decide for yourself where you want to start this. Maybe we can all come up with a common consensus on a good starting point. Figure out what your starting tools are, your starting base. Get to a certain point. Create a save, right? Call it whatever you want. I'd like to call mine, I don't know, let's see, permadeath, kind of beginning. And with that name, I'm pretty sure a lot of you can say can see where I'm going with this. Now, the way I'll play this is if I die, if I get infected and die, whatever. Maybe I'll have to keep it so where when I'm infected, I don't know where my truck is. I just have to linger until I finally do succumb. I don't want to get too damned here. My vehicle, I think, is down the road. Like a dumbbell, I walk here. Already 4%. I don't want to keep going. Oh, okay. We're gonna stay. Oh, there's a truck. I can just drive that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to make it so in my rules of this, my way, and I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna post videos about my progress, and this might actually be the first of those videos. I forget what I was saying. But anyway, the goal is to see how long you can live once you die, you know, you zombie out or whatever. I want to take you back to my base, by the way, and show you, show you my silliness. Once you die, once you zombie out, there you go. You've got to go right back. You can't reload your quick save. Whatever progress you made from the point you made your permadeath beginning, that's it. Now you've got to go back to this and maybe, like, you know, rework it. You might have gone a couple hours. You might have gone weeks. Maybe you went months, and you didn't die. Then suddenly, bam. You know, it depends on how difficult you make it for yourself. You know, I say, if you want a challenge, do what you can to make it as extreme as possible. One thing that you can do, in my opinion, and I wish I might actually present this as a suggestion in the Discord deal, but make it so that you can turn off the ability to wear a backpack. Say, for instance, that character had an injury, and now he can't wear a backpack without maybe throwing his backpack out, her back out, or something, his or her, you know, whatever. Or that type of limitation. Maybe you can't wear, you know, plastic products or things with metal because of allergies, and you start getting, you know, added difficulty as it goes on. Another thing that I think would help, honestly, maybe not help, but a decent idea, is make it so that the zombie difficulty changes with time, like been suggested. But another one is that you know, your loot respawn works on kind of like a scale, you know, depending on how difficult the item is. You know, in the real world, is how often that box is set to spawn. I don't know. There was another idea that I was trying to toss out, but I'm kind of a little distracted. There's no power right now. The day is June 24th. It's about 5 p.m. I just logged back and I climbed the tower. I jumped off it just to, you know, we'll say test, and then reloaded, whatever. I'm just having some fun. This is my first time coming to this location. I'm going to grab that. Next time I'm going to come up here specifically. I've got some fun things planned. I haven't gone through and torn everything apart like a lot of folks do. Let's go out of here. But I think at this point, oh, the tank. That's right. I pulled the tank out. I don't have a vehicle. I wonder. Push. Come on, baby, roll. Hello. I don't have anything silenced with me right now. But, my guy needs food, so I've been hunting. I don't want to get too damp. I'm sorry, Mr. Deer, but it's called survival. In the real world, I don't... Oh, shit. Where is he? Where is he? That bark is a wolf, and they'll tear you up, boy. I'll tell you. Oh, he got me, too. Fucker! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go loot that deer in a second. Let me take care of this. First things first. Let's disinfect it. Apply to bite. Let's go ahead and bandage. God, see, I'm flaking. I always do this. Antibiotics, always. I hope we don't become resistant to them. Elastic bandage. I don't think it's that bad right now. Let's see. It's bleeding. Slight pain. Let's take some. I don't have to take prescription. Slight pain. We'll take a little bit more. Bleeding bite. I'm gonna go ahead and put. I should have sewn it. Let's see. It's too late to sew it. I should have sewn it. I wasn't thinking. Well, let's go ahead and loot our deal. I knew it. Stupid wolves. They sneak up on you too. I dropped an F-bomb. Okay. Got some steak out of it. Fortunately, we're lucky. There's no like rabies. I don't think that you can get, and you can't get infected from the wolfies. But they're out there, man. Oh, there's another deer. it should be another stupid wolf. Yep. Did you hear it? I don't think he got a bite on me. Dear me. You gotta be vigilant. Especially if you're playing on, I almost forgot. I'm playing with no loads, dude. Once I get back to, if I'm hurting, I have to reload to... Ooh, zombie. I have to reload to that one save, because I'm gonna commit to that. That's my challenge. I invite others to join me. I don't like the fact that I've got a wound. I didn't sew it, but it is bandaged. If I hadn't bandaged that, I would not be taken on this zombie. My zombies are not set to all run. It's just kind of default. Is that the gas? That is gas. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and put that back in the truck. I forget what I was going to do with it. Oh, that's right. I took some to the generator up top. And let's go ahead and put this in. Where is it? Where are you? Dang wolves. Still have a bite. Okay, so can I sew it? Can't sew it. Ooh, trying bandage. Why not? Why isn't it going down? Okay, there we go. It is a little. Where are you? It was eating that deer ass. I hate those things. I'm gonna reload my magazines. Oh, I hope all this aggression isn't, you know, I hope it's getting you guys to want to play this game. Because, this game is, definitely worth, playing. It really is. It really is. Alright, one more should be. Okay. It has stopped raining. My bite has pretty much gone down. I don't want to go drink that gasoline because I think that's what I was. No, that's right. I was filling up the tank for the power. I wanted to see if this place had a working radio that was broadcast on that tower. I don't believe it does. Battery, gas tank. Install. Do I hear wolves? Let's just get out of here. I do not play third person. In fact, backing up and stuff, yeah, I'm gonna turn the game sounds down a little bit. Audio. Bop that down just a little. I don't know how audible it is. So, anyway, I'm interested to know what people think about the challenge idea. And if it's cool, maybe we can get the developers to kind of give us options to make that whole thing a little bit easier. Where did I leave my truck? This is a good... Oh, that's right. I was on the tower. My truck is going to be, like, right here. That was dumb. Should have waited. I missed him? I'm pretty sure I missed him. I should check, just, you know, don't want to kill an animal and not harvest it if you can help it. Just morals, integrity, you know, virtue signaling. Very important for me to make sure you guys think I'm a good person. So, oh man, where's my truck? It's gonna spawn, right? I bet you I'll crash right into it. It spawns, there it is. So the other day I was driving, and I totally forgot that I left the camper in the street, and I was doing about 60, and found myself flying through the air, and it was amazing. And I'm going to be putting that into a video. So, alright, let's get back to the topic at hand. Let's talk about doing... Let me grab that. I don't want the gas. We'll leave it there for now. Alright, let's talk about the task at hand. The challenge. I'd like to know if people are going to do it. Yeah, and if you don't, you don't. I'm going to do it. So from this point on, all that's meaningless if I die at all. You know, crashes are one thing. If it's a bug death, if it's, you know... We're going to use the word fair, and I guess we have to be fair with ourselves, honest with ourselves. I think that that's not a bad idea. I think it'll be fun. We'll see. Again, I'm going to record it. I've got so many videos ready to edit. I mean, I've been recording not a lot. My Star Citizen folders are ridiculous, but yeah, I'll be putting together some videos. I want to get this down. See how good the recording's coming out. You know, I'm gonna actually edit these in Adobe and maybe do some voiceovers. I don't know. I've been thinking about throwing some music in there. Like I've got music creation stuff, like hardware, keyboards, guitars, drums, stuff like that. I might throw together some techno type stuff, mix it in. Who knows? But where difficulty related, I would really like to know. I'm not even reading it. But I'd really like to know where you changed the zombies. Where you changed the zombies. Wasn't there like in the tilde? Yeah. Hold on. I don't even. I'm gonna have to look this up before I do it. I'm gonna go look it up. But as it stands right now, so I'd like to have 100% runners. I want my zombies in this. This challenge, I want my zombies really tough, and I want it to really feel horror. Because let me tell you, when I first started playing this game, I felt it. I felt what they were, you know, the zombie horror survival thing. Because number one, it was new to me, but it was. I remember playing Project Zomboid. Again, this gets compared clearly to Zomboid quite a bit. And there's another here. And I totally see it. I love the third person. Oh crap! See, got him. I wanted, first person Project Zomboid, and this is, getting there for sure. So I just want to express my appreciation to the developers for one thing. Uh-oh. And share my thoughts. Give options. Oh, that's a boar. He bit me. Probably ruined his pork. I gotta stop blowing through these bullets too, but I have my my loot turned on. Is that a bleeding bite? It probably is. Let's see if I can medic this one properly. I don't think it's not bleeding, so antibiotics. Make sure it doesn't infect. Again, I'm really kind of green with all this. I have been playing for a while, and I kind of know what's going on, how to medic myself and all that. But it's going to be an interesting challenge, and I'll be posting videos. So I appreciate you watching, and we'll be talking to you soon.